everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I just decided to film myself doing makeup. Occasionally I will just kind of get inspiration to do something and then I'll just want to do it, especially when I'm feeling like stressed or overwhelmed about something. Just sitting down doing makeup really helps me just like think and just make myself feel better. So today I wanted to film myself doing it because usually when I'm sitting down just doing something totally random, my makeup turns out the best. I'm not really sure why. I think it's just because I'm so zoned into doing my makeup, but I think it turned out very, very well. And also I am filming with my new camera. I just bought the Canon 80D, whereas I used the Canon T5i before. That was my very first camera that I bought for YouTube videos. And it was a really good camera. It just kind of wasn't as good of quality as I want my videos to be, and I used it for over a year and a half. So I think it definitely got its use in, and I'm ready for something a little bit more heavy duty. And so far I'm loving this camera. I am still gonna test it out to see if I want to keep it, but I think I like it so far. The quality is just so good. You can see literally every pore on my face. It's just really awesome. But anyways, I'm sorry about my wet hair. I just got out of the shower, but we're gonna go with it. Alright, let's get into the tutorial. So I actually just got out of the shower when I wanted to start doing my makeup, so I just took the towel out of my hair and got started. First I'm using the Pixie SkinTreats Rose Oiled Blend, and I'm just rubbing that all over my face because I'm going through a really weird and persistent breakout right now. It just won't go away. I'm not really sure what's going on, and it's making my skin so dry. So I just put some oil on, and I'm gonna start with my brows, and I'm using the Beauty Bakerie BROWnie in Taupe, and I'm just basically filling in my whole brow and making it a lot lighter towards the inner corner. And then I'm just going to start carving out my brows with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in, I believe this shade is Light. And I just lightly carve out any mistakes that I made in my brows, and I'm also going to bring that down to my lid and use this as a primer. This concealer is so full coverage. It's like the most full coverage concealer I've ever used, so I love to use it as a primer. Then I'm going to go in with the Tartiest Pro eyeshadow palette and start with the shade Classic and just set my lids with that. Then I'm going to go in with the two shades called Bold and Edgy, and I'm going to use this as the crease color, really blowing it out, making it very smoky. And then I take that darker brown that I pointed out of the two, and I'm going to focus that on my outer V and the very inner corner of my lid. I wanted to make this kind of a halo eye and give it a very glowy effect. Then I'm going to take the the shade Whimsy and use that as a transition color. And then I take this black eyeshadow called Punk, and I'm just deepening up both of those corners on my lids and then putting that a little bit into the crease. Then with the duochrome eyeshadow called Ethereal, I'm just going to tap that on the center of my lid, giving it a very glowy and warm effect. And then taking the shade Glam and putting that on the center of my lid, on my brow bone, and on my inner corner. Then I go ahead and I tightline and waterline my eyes with the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner, and lightly lining my upper lash line with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, just so I can hide my fake lashes that I'm going to be using in a second. Then using the Flower Zoom In Ultimate Mascara and going in with the Makeup Addiction Lashes in Date Night. I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in, take it easy, there's no need to scream and shout. Then for foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in the shade 01 or Creamy Vanilla. This is actually a really dark shade for it to be the lightest shade, but I wanted to be a little bit tan for this makeup look, so I went with it, and I'm just using the Artis Oval 8 brush to blend this in. I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in, Then going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that I used before on my brows, and I'm just going to highlight the high points of my face and use my Beauty Blender to blend all of that in. Then using the Wet n Wild Coverall powder in Fair, which is my favorite powder, as you guys know, I'm just going to take a Sigma concealer brush and pat all of that into the important spots that need to be extra set, like under my eyes, my smile lines, around my nose, and my chin. And then I take a big fluffy brush and just set the rest of my face. Then taking my, yes, still current favorite bronzer, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and just taking a big fluffy brush from NYX Cosmetics and warming up the outside of my face. I'm not harshly contouring like normal, just bringing warmth back to my face. Then with the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Genius, and just putting that on the apples of my cheeks, making them all rosy and cute. Then with Ofra's new highlighter, it's called Blissful, and this stuff is no joke. It is so, so beautiful. I wouldn't really recommend it on super, super pale people because it does have a pretty gold undertone and it's a little bit darker, but if you are bronzed or darker skin tone, this would look so, so good on you. Then for my lower lash line, I'm just going to re-waterline my eyes with that same full spectrum eyeliner by Makeup Geek. And then I'm just going to take the black eyeshadow from the Tarte Pro palette and buff that eyeliner out. And then I take some of the brown shades that we use for the crease and buff it out even more. Then I'm going to bring some of that black into the outer crease of my eye just to even everything out. And then I take some of that Ofra highlighter, pop that on my inner corners, and coat my lashes with some mascara. And lastly for lips, I'm using the Tartiest lip paint, and this is their new formula, and I love it so much more than their last lip paints. Like, it is so, so much better. And this is in the shade Rosé, and it's a very, very pretty rosy nude. I would totally wear this on a daily basis. I just can't stress this enough. The formula is so, so much better. They did such a good job. And then I go ahead and take a fan brush and that Ofra highlighter and just add some highlight to that lip paint. I thought it needed a little extra more something. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was kind of just like a tester video of my new camera. I really wanted to see how it worked. I do need to work on like adjusting my lighting and stuff, but I like it so much better than my other camera. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys!